Hello, welcome to my first ever book talk. Today I will be discussing the book Monday's Not Coming by Tiffany D. Jackson. This is a mystery novel that follows the main character Claudia as she tries to locate her missing best friend Monday. This mystery novel touches on many topics in addition to just being a captivating story of two best friends in junior high, touching on criminal justice issues, including how missing Black teenage girls are handled by law enforcement, specifically mentioning the cases in D.C. of all the missing children. Also touches on learning disabilities and the experiences of students with dyslexia, and as well as issues related to gentrification of Black neighborhoods. This is a really great mystery novel. There's many elements of suspense to really keep the reader engaged, and it covers such a wide variety of topics. It's very intense and very moving. This is from a chapter called October. Red flags. Not blush red, orange red, wine, or ruby red. No, bloody red flags. Did you see them, Claudia? Did you? Did you see any red flags? That's the question they asked me over and over again, hoping to find answers, hoping to understand what no one else could. Signs. Were there any signs that Monday was in trouble? Did you see anything out of the ordinary, anything unusual? No, nothing. In so many words, they called me a liar, and that hurt much more than losing my best friend. If Monday were a color, she'd be red, crisp, striking, vivid. You couldn't miss her. A bullseye in a room, a crackling flame. And I saw so much red that it blinded me to any red flags. This mystery novel is so engaging, and the characters, you feel for this character so much. They're very well written, and there's such a wide range of personalities in the story, and you really feel like you know them. That being said, the plot of the story is incredibly engaging, as well as the characters. And on that front, this story has it all. Now, there were a few elements of the book that I didn't enjoy as much as I would have liked to, and it was only because of the structure in which the story was set up. So the chapters would either be called before, or after. And the reader doesn't know what this is referencing until the very end of the story. So what happens is that it feels like you're reading three separate timelines, which does create an element of suspense. You sort of get really engaged in one timeline, and then the author jumps to another timeline. And while sometimes I feel like this is used in stories to sort of manufacture suspense in places where the plot might not naturally have it, but I don't know that that was necessary in this story, because everything in this story was so engaging that I think if it had just been told in forward time, then it would have been just as engaging, and it would have been easier to follow. And this is super nitpicking, but it's something that stood out to me, because while I was reading the story, I actually stopped many times to read what I was reading out loud to the people around me, to be like, is it just me, or are they saying this too much? There would be phrases that would be said so many times that I felt like I was reading the same sentence over and over again, where like every character every so often would be softening their eyes, or every character would be sucking their teeth. And I was like, I feel like I'm reading this phrase over and over and over again. So that being said, I did enjoy the book. I do recommend that people read it, but there were just some things that just gnawed at me. So that being said, if I were to give it a rating out of 5 stars, I would say I'd give it about 3 stars, 3 out of 5 stars, with 5 being the best, 0 being don't ever look at this book. I'd give it about 3 stars. I think people should read it. I think it would make an excellent movie or an excellent miniseries. There were just some elements of just the way it was told that gnawed at me. But anyway, please tell me if you all read it. Tell me what you think. And thank you. Thank you for watching this.